Not a movie I think about very often.
That's, I guess not. On the other hand, I think about it
Yeah.
constantly.
Not a movie I think about very often. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Looks like it's working. Anything you want to do today? Postures, body parts, anything you want to mess with?
Heart openers and
Okay. Anything else? Heart openers are back then.
yeah, it's like neck, like that.
Sometimes you hear that word heart opener in yoga. It's a back bend. That's always like what we're working.
Yeah.
I guess you think heart, right? Heart's all four sides, but it's about like this kind of action, right? That like is the concept of the heart opener. All right. Let's see. Make sure that. So you always hear my little phrases. Back bends are 90% legs and 10% back bend, right? It's really all about the foundation. Like think about how far our spine's really going to extend. That's this way. This is flexion, right? So extend this way. Like in reality, like not that far, right? But you have to keep good support because even a little bit is a lot. Remember, we live here, right? So even to get to this is already a challenge, let alone as we start to curl back. So you want to think in those situations, neutral pelvis. Back bends are going to be in your thoracic spine. So here, your middle upper back, specifically right under where your shoulder blades are. That's where the back bend's going to happen. What's the misalignment? Here in the lumbar, right? So in order to keep all this, the big one is going to be to engage your hamstring. So my cue is going to be pull your heels to your butt to your heels, right? So like this would be one of the hamstring engagements. So it would be like you're doing this, but you're not bending your knees. And that engages your hamstrings. Your hamstrings are attached to your sit bones. So this way when your hamstrings are engaged, they pull those sit bones down. Now when your belly button draws in, we're good, right? That's why I'm pretty stingy with hamstring stretches. Because I watch all y'all and you do this. If you do this, your hamstrings are not tight. If this is what it looks like, then that's like a tight hamstring, right? Then we would be concerned on trying to open some of that. But we want to engage these muscles. For a lot of us, they just tend to be under-engaged. Right? So let's try to think about today as we kind of get into that a little bit. Oh, sorry, home crew, I didn't have my mic on. All right, we ready? Take a nice seat, close the eyes. Sit up nice and tall. Take a few breaths. Full breath in, complete breath out. Maybe even a few rounds of those. As we tune into our breath a little bit more, listen to yourself breathe. All right, that's our first refinement. Now we can stay here. If you want to try another one, whatever feels good. You could slow down the beginning of the inhale and push a little more on the end of the exhale. So the beginning of the inhale, we gasp the breath. So you want to slow that down, lengthen it out. Just like the end of the breath, the exhale, it tapers off. So something like happens. And we want it to be that power from the beginning to the end. And then again, check in. Does it feel good to stay here, or do you want to try something else? You can count out the breath. The inhale will be 2 or 3 seconds. Make the exhale 2 or 3 seconds, or whatever the length of your breath is, match it. So you have a balanced action. And again, stay here. If you want to move forward again, Ujjayi breath. That lets the air rebound off the back of the throat. Lean back a little bit. Feel the muscles running up your spine start to activate. Spinal erectors. Let your throat slide back like you're taking the back of your neck to the wall behind you. Let the chin come down towards the chest. We're not trying to touch our chin to our chest. We don't want our chin to be up to the sky either. Now take a few breaths here. On the inhale, feel the ribs expand, feel the belly come out. On the exhale, feel the belly draw in, feel the ribs compress. But feel how you can hold the space. Take another breath. Feel the ribs expand, front to back, top to bottom, side to side, all directions. On the exhale, feel the belly draw in to support that space. As the breath turns to movement, then inhale, let the arms lift. Let the exhale bring the fingertips and the knuckle pads to root. Let the heels of the hands lightly touch. Let that breath come to the space between your palms. And one time together to initiate our practice. Together the sound of Om. All together, deep breath in. We softly bow our head to our hearts, our heads to each other's hearts. Inhale, lift the head, open the eyes, release the hands. Let's start out, take your right hand out to the side, left hand up and over. Breathe up into the palm. Take a little side bend in the neck. Keep turning your right palm towards the sky. That's going to take the shoulder back. Now, if you want to get into those upper traps, you're going to peek down like if you had a shirt pocket. You want to get into SCM, this muscle right here is the one that hangs on as your head falls forward all day. Look up, and you'll feel the stretch come up through here. Yep. Maybe you do one, maybe you do both, whatever feels good. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Inhale, the arms up. Pull the belly in. Pull the shutters closed. Right? Shutters want to blow open. Close them. You got to keep that. The wider your arms are, the freer. The closer, the more challenging. Maybe look up to where the ceiling and the wall meet. One more breath. And then exhale, hands in front. Swap your legs. If you're on your knees, you're just staying here. If your legs are crossed, just swap. And then left hand goes out to the side. Turn the palm forward. Right hand up and over. Breathe up into the palm. Take the little side bend in the neck. Supination or external rotation here, right? Like your palm to the sky. That's the shoulder back. What's our misalignment? Right? Internal. And then play. Either looking down, looking up, holding this little neutral position, wherever you want to go. One more breath. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Inhale, the arms up. Stay with the belly, stay with the shutters. Spread your fingers like you're squeezing a beach ball between your forearms. Feel how your arms ignite now. Now maybe start to look up. One more breath. And then exhale the hands in front. Spin around all fours, hands and knees. Hands an inch or two in front of your shoulders. Knees an inch or two behind your hips. I'll put some music on for y'all. Low mountain. So pointer fingers are straight forward or turned out. We just don't want our hands to be turning. Remember that internal rotation we just talked about? We want the external. So as we turn our hands out a little bit, you can see how just this connects into my shoulder a little bit better. Curl your toes. Sweep your inner heels out because they're going to try to do this. Hug your shins in so you balance the energy. Pull your heels to your butt. So it's like I would be doing this. I'm just not picking my feet up off the ground. And now I feel my hamstrings nice and engaged. Hug your hands into the midline. Hug your forearms in. Squeeze your biceps, these muscles here. When this elbow hyperextends, right, you got to keep that little micro bend. It's this muscle that turns off. So little micro bend in the elbow, squeeze your biceps. Pull your pelvic floor up, pull your belly button in, pull your shutters closed. Now slide the back of your neck towards the ceiling. Bring your chin towards your chest just a little bit so your gaze is right across your fingertips. And now breathe, low mountain. So you're trying to hug every muscle into a bone right now. It's like full-on isometric engagement, isometrics without movement. One more breath. Cat-cow. Inhale, arch the back, lift the sit bones, reach through the crown of the head. Exhale, round the back. Look to your belly, lengthen your sit bones towards your heels. Your inhale, arch, and your exhale, round. And just move through your spine here. Remember when we counted out the breath? That's setting up the tempo of your practice. So if it was 2 seconds to inhale, we want it to take 2 full seconds to arch our back, to look up, to lift those sit bones. If it's 2 seconds to exhale, it takes 2 full seconds to round into our back, to look to our bellies, to bring those sit bones towards the backs of the knees. One more. And then come to a neutral position, so find that flat back. Pull that belly in, pull those shutters closed. This is what wants to happen. It's got to be this way. Like that's too much, right? But this is not enough. You got to feel that low back fill in. So we're igniting that core. Slide the back of the neck towards the ceiling. One more breath. Take the knees back a few inches. Bring the arms up overhead, puppy dog. Now pull those shutters closed, because I see this a lot. See, this is my shutters blown open, and I'm just going into like way too far into my shoulders. Pull those shutters closed. Pull that belly in. Keep that. Slide the back of the neck towards the ceiling. Now, keep the forearms lifting up away from the mat. Keep the inner biceps lifting up away from the mat, but soften the chest down towards the mat. But don't lose your shutters. Don't lose the back of your neck sliding to the ceiling. And then as you look forward, TP the fingers on the right hand, thread the left hand underneath, take the twist. Trying to work this upper back here. That's where we want, that's where twists happen, right? So don't let that happen in your waist, especially like that left side's going to want to fall under. Push into your left knee and pull that power up the leg into the hip. Then breathe forward like the crown of your head to where the floor and the wall meet at the front of the room. You're going to get nice and tall. And now twist, open the right side of the chest towards the sky. Inhale, come back to center. Soften down the middle. When you're ready, TP the fingers on the left hand. Thread the right hand underneath or whatever your side 2 is. And you push down into that right knee. You pull that power up into the hip and keep it there. Sit bones are reaching back to like where the ceiling and the wall meet behind you. You're reaching forward to where the wall and the meet, where the wall and the floor meet, and then you're opening the chest even a little deeper. Maybe even take that left elbow to the sky. It'll give you even more room to twist under. And then inhale, come back to center, soften down the middle. Next inhale, come up, all fours, hands and knees. Right arm up, left leg back, spinal balance. The thumb points up, the toes point down. See how far my toes are off the floor? If I do this, I'm firing these low spinal erectors, and that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for this, an extension out of the hip. Exhale, lower. Left arm up, right leg back. This lateral hamstring, right? Bicep femoris, one of the muscles that are extending the hip, right? So we want to practice kicking out of our heel. Exhale, lower. Right arm up, left leg back. Lift from the inner upper edge of the forearm, the inner upper edge of the thigh. Slide the back of the neck to the ceiling. Exhale, lower. Left arm up, right leg back. Now reach back out of your heel. Reach forward out of the fingertips and the crown of the head. Breathe and expand side to side. Exhale, lower. Now put it with your breath. Inhale, right arm up, left leg back. Exhale, lower. Your inhale, left arm up, right leg back. Your exhale, lower. Keep it going. So now we're working with our breath. Think of the 2 or 3 second thing we talked about. Keep your belly buttons working to your spine. Keep those shutters closed, so good abdominal engagement. One more, so balance your sides out. If you started on the right, finish on the left. We'll meet back in low mountain. See, even right here, when I'm waiting to move into my next pose, this is full on. I'm not hanging out like this. All right, I'm super engaged the whole time, right? Time under tension. Step back to plank. Now you're going to line your shoulders up on top of your wrist crease, and you're going to reach out of your heels. So you could see I'm reaching back out of my heels here. Now keep that. Lift the hips, push back, downward dog. Now bend your knees if you want on this first one. So we can work the upper body a little bit more. It's like we did before. Hug the hands in, keep the forearms lifting up away from the mat. Keep the inner biceps lifting up away from the mat. Slide the back of your neck forward to where the ceiling and the wall meet at the front of the room. Maybe look towards the heels of your hands. Let the muscles in the neck ignite. We want that. Now push the hands down and forward. Take the chest back towards the toenails. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, back to downward dog. Keep going. We're going to do 5. Stay with your breath. So now we're getting a little more dynamic through the arms and the shoulders and the chest and the back. Now I'm coming up on my 5th. When you're on your 5th one, as you come forward to plank, let the exhale lower, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, baby cobra. Take the 3 nice breaths. Drag your hands back towards your waist to pull your belly forward. Shoulders go back and down. After your 3 breaths, lower the chest. Push up through plank. Back to downward dog. Now, just like we did before, work the upper body. In the lower body, in the legs, you want to keep your heels sweeping out. You want to keep your shins hugging in. You want to pull your heels to your butt to your heels. That's how you're going to engage your hammies. Quads are going to be pull your kneecaps towards your waist. Don't push them to the wall behind you. That'll create hyperextension. Pull them to your waist. Now, keep all that power in the legs. If you want to straighten the legs, reach from the hips, down the back of the legs, and out of the bottom of the heels. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, baby cobra. Take the 3 nice breaths. After the 3 breaths, back to chaturanga or lower your chest. Push up through plank. Back to downward dog. Look forward, bend your knees, step or jump between your hands. Swing your arms up, take a nice big reach. Exhale, the hands by the side. Inhale, take the arms up. Fire those legs up, all right? From your feet, right up your legs, right up to your core. Stay with your arms here. Head and throat back. One more. And as the arms come up overhead, right hand grabs that left wrist, take the side bend towards the brick wall. Head and throat back. Take the arms back even a little bit more. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands by your side. Inhale them up. Swap. Left grabs right. We go towards the wall with the window and the door. Split the energy at the hip. So root from your right hip down into your right heel, but peel from your right hip up that right side body. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands by the side. Inhale them up. Now charge those legs up. Pull that belly in. Bring the sit bones down.
Reach up. Now maybe start to curl back. Feel the work happen right under the shoulder blades. Don't let the hips come forward. They're going to try. So keep your heels heavy. Keep your inner thighs back. Keep your sacrum back. Keep your belly in. Keep those shutters closed. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Now keep those arms plugged in. We worked on that the past couple weeks, right? Your arms are short here. Don't let them disengage out of the sockets to get your hands to the floor. Not a fair trade-off. Your hamstrings, your calves, your hamstrings, and your spinal erectors are much stronger muscles than your rotator cuff, right? So letting that arm pop out of the socket is not going to be a good look. Keep them short. Now inhale, look forward, and drag your fingers back towards your toes. It's going to feel like you pull your spine out of your waist. Now use that space to fold in a little bit deeper. Sit back as the knees bend, swing the arms up, take a big reach. And maybe curl back that little bit. Keep those legs fiery. Feel that upper back engaging. Feel the peel coming up the belly and the chest and your neck and your face and your arms. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, place the hands, step the right leg back, lunge. So reach out of your heel. And then high on your fingertips are your blocks. You could see here, I'm working my hands to the mat. But see how much work I'm doing in my spine? I'm not letting this happen. If this happens, I go grab the blocks, right? But here, I'm working that spine nice and tall. Slide in the back of my neck, right, towards the wall and the ceiling behind me, so my chin doesn't fall. Because where my neck goes, my head's gonna. Where my head goes, my neck goes, my upper back goes. So keep all that plugged. Now keep pushing down and keep hugging in. Front heel back, back toes forward. Keep hugging shins in. Pull the pelvic floor up. Pull your belly button in. Pull your shutters closed. And inhale, come up. Virabhadrasana, one crescent. See, when I sweep that back heel out, it brings this right hip forward. We want that. Then we pull back up from that pelvic floor, belly. When my shutters close, that gives me the lift in the spine. Now maybe I curl back into the pose. But I keep that front knee coming forward so it stays right on top of the ankle. And I keep lifting from the back of my heart up out of the front of the chest. One more breath. Exhale the hands down. Step forward. Keep the knees bent. Reach that left leg back. Hips width apart. Fire those legs up. So from your feet. If you need more power in the back leg, you stay up here, higher on the ball of the foot. If you want to extend back, then you reach your heel back. Just like you reach your knee forward, you reach the crown of your head forward, you breathe and expand side to side. So all directions. One more breath. As you push down and hug in, inhale, come up. Virabhadrasana, one crescent. Like you're holding 20-pound weights when the arms come up overhead. That'll help you stay connected here to the shutters. You hear me say that shit every time, right? Because those shutters want to blow open. We can't let them. We got to hold those closed. Now as we curl back, it's under the shoulder blades. Reach up, maybe even look up. One more breath. Exhale the hands down, step forward. Swing the arms up, take a big reach. Maybe curl back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands in front. Take a breath. Charge the legs up. Belly in, sit bones down. Now keep your heels heavy, right? What wants to happen? We want to come forward and clench our toes. So lean back a little bit so you can move your toes. That's heels. Inner thighs, they want to do this. This is inner thighs forward. So you're going inner thighs back. Sacrum, back. It wants to go forward. Belly, shutters. Inhale the arms up. Now back bend from that space. That's where we want to be. We lock it all in from the feet up through the pelvis, right? We control that upper trunk as we curl back. Nice, y'all. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, place the hands, step or jump back, downward dog. Move through your vinyasa 3 times. So start to flow through a little bit here. Get a little more dynamic on your movements, but stay with your breath. So it should take 2 or 3 seconds to come forward to plank, 2 or 3 seconds to lower, chaturanga, 2 or 3 seconds. Cobra, 2 or 3 seconds back to chaturanga, 2 or 3 seconds as you push up and back, or whatever the length of your breath is. But remember, your breath will set the tempo. Now keep pushing your hands down and forward. Keep looking towards the heels of your hands. And as you push the hands down and forward, take the chest towards the toenails. And there's the big opener. There's the big engagement in your upper back. There's the opener through the front body, through the chest, through the side bodies. And if you're straightening the legs, the back of the legs. Full breath in, complete breath out. Reach the right leg straight back. Step it through, lunge. Spin the back heel, come up bent arm to bent knee. So this is a balance beam pose. That means my front heel's in line with my back arch. Yep, if I drew a line right down my mat, it's going to be a line from heel to arch. Back toes are turned forward a little bit. So think 12 o'clock in front, 3 o'clock over there, 9 behind, 6 behind you, 9 to the side. You're just past 9. Yep, plug that arm in. If it's not there, sweep the bicep up along the cheek. If you want to take that right hand to the block or the floor, go for it. But see how I'm turning the palm forward? So I take the shoulder back. See, I don't want this. This is shoulder forward. I want this way, shoulder back. Now engage your neck. So keep your left ear lifting up towards the ceiling instead of letting your right ear fall to the floor. Now pull your belly in, pull your shutters closed. Maybe start to rotate open. One more breath. Inhale, come up, warrior 2. Bring the hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Bow to the inside of that right leg. Humble warrior. Look to the front left corner of the mat so the spine gets nice and tall here. Now maybe reach the arms up overhead if you want to intensify that stretch. Nice, y'all. One more breath. Think of the 2 or 3 seconds. Exhale the hands down to the floor. Think of the 2 or 3 seconds. Spin the back heel up. Step back, downward dog. Work through one vinyasa. Stay with your breath. In life, 2 or 3 seconds is sometimes really fast, right? But in yoga, there's a lot of shit we can get done in 2 or 3 seconds. A lot of refinements we can do. Reach the left leg straight back. Step it through, lunge. Spin that back heel. Line it up, balance beam. Climb the elbow to the knee. Plug the arm in, sweep the bicep up along the cheek. Power in the legs here. Keep pushing down into that front heel. Yeah, feel that power come up the leg into that hip where all the weight wants to collapse. Now lengthen that left sit bone down towards that left heel, or sweep your left heel towards that wall with the bricks. And the knee is going to open out towards the wall with the window and the door. Maybe rotate open. One more breath. Push into that front heel. Inhale, come up tall, warrior 2. When your hands go behind your back, if your left pinky was under right last time, right pinky this time. Bow to the inside of that left thigh. Look to that front right corner of your mat. With that spine long, maybe start to intensify that stretch up the arms. And breathe. Settle into the pose. Even though it's hard. One more breath. Exhale the hands down to the mat. Spin the back heel up. Step back, downward dog. Move through one vinyasa. Stay with your breath. Nice, y'all. Good pace. It's easy to rush. Don't rush. And then when you get back to downward dog, exhale, lower your knees, take a little break. Grab a drink, wipe your face. Child's pose, if that feels good to you. We're going to meet in heroes pose. All right? We're going to meet in heroes. So that'll be on our knees. Turn your feet out a little bit. They want to sickle in. You'll notice when you turn them out, you'll be able to sit between your heels a little bit more. If your butt doesn't touch, no problem. Take the block or the blanket underneath you and boost the floor up a little bit. Now, we're not just bearing the weight down and collapsing, right? You're spreading your toes and you're flicking your toenails into the mat. You're hugging your shins into the midline. See, when I hug in, I start to lift up. We want that. Pull the pelvic floor and the belly in, pull those shutters closed. Take the right hand behind you, left hand to the outside of your thigh. Sit up tall, take the twist towards the bricks. Twists happen through your obliques and your spinal erectors. So feel the muscles, right, running up your spine, twisting you. Inhale, come back to center, soften down the middle, swap. So the left hand goes behind, the right hand goes to the outside of the thigh. Use the left hand to push behind you to sit you up tall, and then twist from that space. But don't lose the belly. Definitely don't lose those shutters. I don't say hold your belly in or pull your belly to your spine and close your shutters every pose because it just holds itself, right? I say it because that wants to let go. So we just check into it. Inhale, come back. Next inhale, come up, all fours, hands and knees. And then just reach the one leg back, open up the knee and the hip. Lower down, swap side two. Lower down. Take a breath. Step back to plank. Then back to downward dog. Full breath in, complete breath out. Roll to the outside of the right foot, stack the left foot on top or in front, come into side plank. Turn that bicep forward to root the shoulder back. Maybe look up that arm. Breathe. Inhale, come back to plank. Push back, downward dog. Take a couple breaths here. Full breath in. Complete breath out. This is a hard moment, right? It's supposed to be hard. We're about to let's go on the outside of our one foot and try to hold ourselves up with our arms, right? It's going to be challenging. Roll to the outside of the left foot. Stack the right foot on top or in front. So we honor that. We do the best that we can in the moment, right? That's the success in yoga. You practice. You do the best that you can. Maybe looking up that arm, playing with the balance even a little bit more. Breathe. Settle into the pose, even though it's hard. Inhale, come back to plank. Push back, downward dog. Reach the right leg straight back, step it through, pigeon. So I would want my pigeon to look like this. I can't do this with my right leg, okay? So I'm trying to take my left knee out towards the left edge of my mat. I'm sorry, my right knee out to the right edge of my mat, and my left knee's in line with my hip. Okay, so you want to be wide because we're going to work into Ekapada Rajaputtasana, the quad stretch, or if those of you don't want to do the back bend from there. Okay, so if I'm narrow, it's going to be a lot harder for me to hold myself up. If I'm wide, I'm going to set a good foundation. All right, so get yourself kind of wide. You're going to see this knee is not going to be super wide because I just can't do that. Keep hugging in. So you're ripping that front heel back, those back foot forward. Pull your pelvic floor up, pull your belly button in. When you pull your shutters closed, you're going to feel like your spine pulls up out of your waist. We want that. Now you can fold into the pose if you want. Keep your head from falling to the mat, your chin. It wants to do this, right? So you keep sliding this way and you look out in front of your mat. And now what you feel is your arms are making like pillars and you feel like you can hold your spine up a little easier. If you want to go hands down to the floor, you're more than welcome. But see, this and this are two totally different things. This is me having control. Right? This is me just collapsing into the pose, and we don't want that, right? We want the control. Now, inhale, come up. Bend that left knee, reach back, grab your ankle, your foot, or your strap. Rip the knees together again. Bring that left hip forward a touch. Bring that left shoulder forward. Take the right shoulder back. Now draw the heel towards the sit bone. If you want to go into the back bend, you take your hand and you slide your foot into the crease of your elbow. Then you bring your fingertips to the sky. Then you bring your left hand to the sky. Yep. Right hand goes up and over. We clasp the hand, or we would take the strap that would be around us. One more breath. Watch the boing as you release. Inhale, unwind. Place the hands. Lift the hips, take that right leg back to where the ceiling and the wall meet. Come forward, right knee to left elbow, back to where the ceiling and the wall meet. Come forward, knee to chin or chest, back to where the ceiling and the wall meet. Come forward, right knee to right elbow, back to where the ceiling and the wall meet. Lower that leg down, take a breath. Reach the left leg straight back, step it through, pigeon side two. Work from that left foot, so push out of the big toe mound, pull the pinky toe side of the foot back. Rip the knees together to pull the power up the legs into the hips. From the pelvic floor, right, on up through the belly to get the core. Feel the spine get tall, and then control the fold, right? Fold and collapse, two different definitions. We want to fold. That shows control. Collapse means we've given up on all that we worked hard for, right? And you work too hard to just let the shit crumble. You want to hold on to everything so then we can build on it. Just like we talked about, feel that you can hold that space no matter where it's at. It's controlled space. And then if you're up in the prep or you're in the fold, whatever feels good to you. But big opener here in the back of the hip, down the back of the leg, you're feeling this. And then inhale, come up. Bend that right knee, reach back, grab your ankle, your foot, or your strap. Draw that heel towards the sit bone and take that quad stretch. And then for Ekapada Rajaputtasana, see there's the strap. See how the strap is going to give you a little more space to be able to work into the back bend. One more breath. Then watch the boing. Place the hands, take a breath. Lift the hips, reach that left leg back to where the ceiling and the wall meet. When you're ready, come forward, left knee to right elbow, cross the body, Back to where the ceiling and the wall meet. Come forward, knee to chin or chest. Back to where the ceiling and the wall meet. Come forward, out to that left elbow. Back to where the ceiling and the wall meet. Lower the leg. Full breath in, complete breath out. And then exhale, lower your knees. All right, grab your mats, find a spot on the wall. We'll go upside down. Home crew, if you don't have the wall to kick up on, you're going to lay on your back. Knees are going to be bent. You're going to interlace your hands behind your thigh. Take a bunch of breaths here. And then you can swap into side two. If you are at home or in the studio, it's not your day to invert. You're always welcome to go legs up the wall or do a pose that feels good to you. Okay? I'll talk everyone through downward dog and L pose. For the upper back, L pose. That will be more challenging. Okay? If you want to play back bend a little more, hollow back. Okay? Would be like your inversion back bend. So if you want to play with hollow back, feel free. Okay? I'm going to talk everyone into downward dog and L pose, but if you're going to work one of those other poses, feel free to go on your own. All right? So if you want to stick with me, all fours, hands and knees. If you want to go on your own, whenever you're ready. Okay? Then from the all fours, hands and knees, take a couple breaths. Build up that low mountain, just like we've been. When you're ready, lift the knees and the hips, come to a short downward dog. If you're comfortable, step one foot up the wall, and then the second foot up the wall. With your knees bent, you'd be in downward dog inverted. With your legs straight, you'll be in L pose. Nice, y'all. And you stay as long as you want. When you're ready to come down, you come down. You take a couple breaths. Maybe you try again. If you're inverted out, whatever feels good. Yeah, Jen, nice. The first one was super floaty. You feel that? It was perfect. You were like right up there. In your downward dogs and L poses, push those hands down and forward. And it's going to take the weight back into your feet. Just like you push into your feet, into the wall, and it brings the energy back into your hands. Nice, y'all. And we'll be here for probably another minute or so, so take your time. Keep breathing. About another 20 seconds or so. If you're about to kick up, go for it. We're going to meet in downward dog. We're going to do a wild thing. So let's get ready to meet in downward dog. If you want to do your wild thing where you push your feet up against the wall, move back. So as you're in downward dog, your feet are touching the wall. If you're going to do your wild thing in the middle of the floor, move forward so your hands are to the front of your mat. All right, take a couple breaths. Roll to the outside of that right foot, stack that left foot on top or in front, come into side plank. Spread the toes on that left foot, lift the leg, bend the knee, step it behind you. Curl into the upper back. You got to keep turning that bicep forward. Maybe reach the arm overhead. Keep breathing here. One more breath. Inhale, come back to that side plank. Now come back to plank. Now push back downward dog. Take a breath. Roll to the outside of the left foot. Stack the right foot on top or in front. Come into side plank. Spread the toes on the right foot. Lift the leg. Bend the knee. Slowly step it behind you. Lots of control here. Curl into the upper back. That's why you're turning that bicep forward. So you can root the arm back and then you can curl into the upper back. Maybe reach the arm up overhead. Next inhale, come back to side plank. Then come back to plank. As you push back to downward dog, bend your knees super deep here. We're looking for like a neutral fold, not like a downward dog. One more breath. And then lower your knees. Spin around to a seated position. Knees are bent, feet are on the floor. Hands are behind you, just like they'd be in downward dog. So same distance, you just back this way. Take the shoulders back. Charge those legs up. Core. Slowly lift the hips, come to bridge or table. Keep turning those biceps forward so the shoulders keep rooting back. Feel the power in the legs. Take the head and the throat back. Feel your hips lifting up away from the mat. One more breath. Stay engaged as you lower down. And you just windshield wiper side to side with your knees. After back bends, we always do a twist or a neutral fold. Those are the two things that are going to balance out the back bend. Let's try one more. Reset the feet. Shoulders are back. Legs are charged. Core. Lift. You want to play a little bit, you reach your right leg out. Got to push into that left heel. Lower it down. Lift those hips up. Reach the second leg out. Keep the hips up. Lower it down. Want to go even further? Right leg out, heel to the floor. Left leg out, heel to the floor. Left in, right in. Left out, right out. Right in, lift, left in, lift. Slowly lower. Awesome. Lay back. Windshield wiper again. When you balance both sides out, come to neutral, hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a little hug. Make a couple small circles on your low back or on that sacrum, feel good. And then come to neutral. Put your knees bent, lower your feet to the floor. Inhale your right leg up, cross it tight over your left. Let your hips go to the left as your knees fall to the right. Keep that belly in, keep those shutters closed. Inhale, come back to center, unwind the legs, swap. you'll feel that left leg wants to draw that right thigh out of the hip in a good way. It's like it's peeling it. Now breathe up out of the waist. You feel it right off that hip bone in this twist. Like right out of that low back on the right side. Inhale, come back up, unwind the legs. Take the legs out straight, reach the arms up overhead. Spread your fingers, spread your toes. Hug those knees to your chest. Give yourself that little hug. Maybe a couple more small circles. Keep your knees together and bent. Take your arms out to the side. Lower the knees to the right. Inhale them up. Lower the knees to the left. You could always put the block between your thighs if that feels better. Come back up. Keep going. A little more of a dynamic twist here. Keep the heels sweeping away from each other. Keep the shins hugging in. Keep the heels pulling to your butt. Keep your pelvic floor drawing in. Keep your belly button working to the spine. Keep those shutters closed. One more each side. Working through the spine again. When you come back to neutral, you balance the sides out. Take the legs out straight. Reach the arms up overhead. Take a big stretch. Spread the fingers and spread the toes. And hug your knees to your chest. Take those knees wide. Come to happy baby. Knees are wider than your shoulders. Let those knees draw towards your ears. And you get that nice opener on the inside of the thighs, the back of the hip. You want to reach one leg out or both legs out, you go to the back of the legs. And when you're ready, inhale your knees to center. Exhale your legs out straight. We'll take Shavasana. Beautiful practice, crew. Feel free to add or remove layers or props. I'm going to talk everyone through laying flat, but you're more than welcome to do a variation that feels good to you. And here as you lay back, let your legs stretch out, your feet gently roll open. Let your arms come along the sides. Feel the shoulders settle back as the open palm turns to the sky. Feel your head rest back, maybe let your eyes close, the tongue soften from the roof of the mouth as we let our body get heavy. Our mind turns back to the breath. For each exhale, we'll clear and remove and make space. And each inhale, we'll draw in something new. Let the heart open as it collects the practice, as it gets ready to move it into the yoga of life, the practice of life. Begin here to draw in a deeper breath. Feeling the breath as it washes over the body, from your toes to your fingers, crown of your head through your heart. We reawaken that better version of ourselves. Let the fingers and the toes wiggle. Maybe the arms and the legs stretch or reach or move in a way that feels good to you. When you're ready, you can hug your knees to your chest. Just roll to the right side. Feel your hands push down, come up to a seated position. We'll meet together with our eyes closed, with our hands in front of our hearts. And one more time to seal in our practice, our time together with our Kula, our yoga family. Together, the sound of Om. Deep breath in. Beautiful. As we softly bow our head to our hearts, our heads to each other's hearts. For all of that hard work and that determination, that challenge, the love and the support you always give each other, it's to you that I bow. Namaste. Thanks, crew. Good to see everyone. Any questions or anything, grab me before you go. Something feels weird, definitely. Maybe I'll see some of y'all tomorrow or Saturday. If not, I'll see you soon. Thanks, y'all. I would just lay low and let that massage work. Yeah, you probably just overworked it. Like this wants to happen in the arm balances. So think next and notice where your head is in relation with your chest and the arm balances.
Yeah, because it was like side crow and then grasshoppers. It was like a recorded.
Yeah.
It was just too much.
Yeah. Bless you.
Yeah, how are your injuries?
They're getting better. That's actually this is the first pigeon I've done where my knee doesn't really hurt afterwards. So it's getting there. I've been doing a lot of strength training on it though the past couple months. A lot.
Yeah. That's why I think I got so ambitious too, because I started lifting weights too, and I never gotten that far in side crow, and then I just like the right shoulder started to scream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to one time, they said they were gonna they wanted to put the gel in my knee, and I was like, no, I was like, there's just another Band-Aid. So then he was like, well, why don't you talk to the surgeon? And then I went home and I said to Jess, you know what? I'm gonna fucking go for it. I have not been doing rehab 100%. I was going 75.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 100%.
Yeah,
And ever since I started,
that's excellent.
it's been great.
But I've been doing more of like kettlebells, but like a heavier bell, trying to just build good strength, and so far so good.